spoiler alert, we're not going to get it from this article, but there are some things mentioned in here that made me a little bullish on Dovu. So their 2023 journey, right, in January, collaborating with Hedera at Davos, right? So they started the year with a significant opportunity at Hedera's Davos event, making a strong statement in the carbon credit world. This was more than just an event, it was a chance to put our mission on a global stage. Seeing our work in action, helping offset a major event's carbon footprint, was both rewarding and inspiring. It set the tone for the year. Ambitious, impactful, and collaborative, right? So they attended Hedera's Davos event. So some of y'all, if you like me, you probably never even heard of Davos until you watch Game of Thrones, right? But it's one of those places where a lot, when you just hear the name, you might think like old, dusty, but some of the tech they got over there will blow your mind.
Disaster response, because robots can be sent into places too unsafe for humans. But robots also pose a larger question for the global economy. What happens when they get sophisticated enough to begin replacing humans in all types of jobs? At the conference, Swiss bank UBS launched a report that said the rich will benefit most from robots just for that reason. Less humans mean higher profit margins. The economic brains at Davos might ponder that as they watch the demo, or maybe not. Also Monday,
blow your mind. February, integrating with timeless, I think is what that's supposed to be. So February brought a major advancement with Timeless, our carbon offsetting purchase widget integrated into their system, marking our entry into aiding governmental environmental efforts in Australia. This integration meant our tools were now actively helping reduce carbon footprints on a governmental level, a significant step towards wider impact. So Australia, right? If you're paying attention to the space, we know Australia has been going through changes for years now, right? And we've been watching a lot of that play out in the media. But let's keep on moving here. March, Paris Blockchain Week and Community Empowerment. So our founders, is it Irfan and Christina represented us at Paris Blockchain Week, placing us in the heart of global discussions about climate finance. But it wasn't just about being on the panel. It was about bringing those insights back to our community. So we launched our governance platform, which in retrospect gave every member in our community a real say in our direction. So very, very interesting. And so one thing that I want to kind of separate out, because we talk about communities and community projects and tokens a lot. When Dovu's talking about their community, it's a much more technical community than a lot of these like meme coin spaces. A lot of the like meme spaces, when they talk about communities, right, it's all about shills and having fun. And like when Dovu's talking about their community, right, they're bringing it back to a bunch of text. So let's see here. In April, they had product launches and setting standards. April was a whirlwind month for Dovu. We opened pre-orders for Undo Enhanced Rock Weathering ERW credits and launched sustainability grants to engage the community in our mission. A significant highlight was the establishment of the generic DMRV standard, a foundation for our future in ecological credit verification and management. Furthermore, our solution gained prestigious acknowledgement as it was referenced as a key use case of Hedera at the U.S. Congress. This recognition at such a high level of government not only validates our efforts, but also positions us at the forefront of discussions on sustainable technology and policy. Finally, every member of our community has the opportunity to join our sustainability grants program. This was voted in through governance. Pause. I just want to point something out there, right? We know they're talking about carbon credits, clean energy, right? Sustainability. If you've been looking at any of the large organizations, right, any of the international ones, even just national, a lot of them now have sustainability pages and models that they're running through. So Dovu's talking about that at the U.S. Congress, right? Just want to throw that out there. I just want to throw that out there. So in May and June, the Black Hole Protocol, sharing knowledge. We talked a little bit about that on one of our previous chill sessions, right? During these months, we focused heavily on technology, introducing our Black Hole Protocol on testnet. It was a showcase of how we believe retirement of carbon credits should be handled. This period was also about deepening our knowledge sharing, with blog posts and discussions that invited developers to engage with our technology. July, partnerships and overcoming challenges. July was a mix of highs and lows. We worked with the DLT, Distributed Ledger Technology Science Foundation, to offset their events. And there's a video done by Max Walker. However, the Poly Network hack posed a significant challenge, testing our resilience. Polygon was the other, not Solana. Polygon was the other chain that they were on. We also started developing an AI wizard platform to simplify onboarding for new types of carbon and ecological credits for any project developer. Right? Businesses usually, what do you want to call it? They, after a hack comes through, right, they grow or get out. September, Dovu tokens and expanding horizons, right? So September saw us successfully migrating the new Dovu token and forming a partnership with MMCM. The partnership was unique, focusing on creating ecological credits for recycling end-of-life vehicles in India. It was a month of new beginnings and expanding our impact. Now that is something where I'm going to chime in a little bit of personal experience. If you ever visited any of those other countries, or been to the Middle East at all, we a lot of times envision them as just being poor countries, but I will tell you, they have vehicles a lot of times just packed up in places. So the end-of-life vehicles, right, it makes sense. And plus, some of these other countries get our old technology, right, our old cell phones and stuff like that. They don't just go to a scrap pile. A lot of times they're moving over into these, they get refurbed and shipped over to these other countries where they can be reused, right? And we're going to touch more on this here paragraph in a second, but let's finish it out here. So in October, empowering through AI and enhancing our marketplace. In October, we launched our AI platform for onboarding carbon offset suppliers, a tool designed to make the complex world of carbon credits more accessible. We also formed a partnership with Savimbo, supporting biodiversity and indigenous communities. Improvements to our marketplace meant a broader range of ecological credits are now available, opening up more opportunities for positive environmental action. And then we just got November and December here. This November, we started sharing our big vision, Dovu OS, an operating system for the sustainability market. It's about making sustainability simple and accessible to all, a core part of our philosophy. Revealing this vision was about inspiring and preparing for a future where sustainability is integrated into every aspect of life. Right, so you've got the consumer, digital green credits, treasury, community, and project developer, wallet connect. So this is kind of the life cycle. We might have to come back and revisit this life cycle to make it make sense. Furthermore, we supported the Guardian community with a trained GPT to help efforts to map sustainability vocabulary to properties, saving hundreds of hours, namely, the Dovu Ecological Credit Consultant. Oh, I do have water in here, thank goodness. All right, producing resources that use language from the IWA. As the year wound down, we launched our ELV credits on the mainnet and undertook a major overhaul of our Guardian systems. These steps were crucial in preparing for the rollout of Dovu OS. December was about laying the groundwork for what we believe will be a transformative year ahead. So they plan for a big 2024. On reflection, as we reflect on the past 12 months, it's clear that 2023 was a year of tremendous growth, challenges, and breakthroughs for Dovu. From forging meaningful partnerships to developing innovative technologies and responding dynamically to the needs of our community, we've not just achieved goals, but have set new benchmarks for ourselves and the industry. Each step we took this year, whether it was launching new platforms, ensuring partnerships, or enhancing the governance models, was guided by our core belief: making sustainability simple, accessible, and impactful. We ventured into new territories, not just geographically, but in the realms of technology and community engagement, always keeping our mission at the forefront. Looking ahead to 2024, we are filled with a sense of excitement and responsibility. The groundwork laid in 2023 has prepared us for the ambitious rollout of Dovu OS and other initiatives that we believe will significantly contribute to environmental sustainability. Our journey is not just about Dovu, it's about each individual and organization that joins us in our mission to create a more sustainable world. We want to extend a heartfelt thank you to our team, our partners, and especially our community. Your support, feedback, and participation have been invaluable. As we step into 2024, we do so with the confidence that together we can continue to make a real difference for our planet. Here's to a year filled with promise, innovation, and collective action. Let's make 2024 a year where we not only continue our journey, but accelerate towards a greener, more sustainable future. All right, so that was the Dovu 2023 recap. It was a mouthful there, but hopefully y'all stuck with me. So what I wanted to pull from this, right, two of the most important things that I found, we'll do three, right? We'll do the three most important things that I pulled from this article. One, the partnership with Hedera, right? If you're familiar with HBAR, you know what they bring into the game. You know. We can dive into HBAR at some point. It's not listed on the top 10, so I honestly typically haven't covered much about HBAR, but they have a lot of stuff going. What stands out the most from them to me is the smart city work, which Dovu kind of slides right into nicely. If you have vision towards that sustainability area, and this whole what do you want to call it, interim city stuff that they want to do, let's say that. The other piece was, right, they were referenced as one of Hedera's key use cases at the U.S. Congress, right? So they're being brought up in government, right? So now you get to talking about, right, government contracting and stuff like, right? Now we get into some of that stuff. And that's where you start talking about some pretty big dollars, right? Remember, not financial advice, just bringing news. But right now we're talking about governments and use cases there, contracting. And then the last piece, the third most important thing to me here was, where did it go? Where is it? This right here. Focusing on, where is it at? MMCM. Partnership, recycling end-of-life vehicles in India. That's the one right there. All right, y'all have a great night, man. Until next time, don't get shook. Stay focused, and I'm out.
Hear that music?